Hey y'all, welcome back. So I decided to start off the new year with a brow tutorial since I have never done one on my channel. I never show how I do my brows, but yeah, today I'm going to show you how I do them. So starting off with how I do them with the brow wiz on my right eyebrow. First thing I just do is I just comb out my eyebrows, and for me personally it always makes it easier when my eyebrows are groomed. So yeah, I try to make sure that my eyebrows are groomed most of the time. But I always start at the tail and I just draw a line at the tail of my eyebrow. I start there because wherever you put your product, put the pencil first. That's where the most product is going to be. So I prefer to, start at the tail, then at the top. And then I draw a line and just, connect it from the tail to the rest of my brow. I call it the body of my brow. I don't know why I give my eyebrow these parts, but yeah, after that I just line the top in here, and when I get to the top of the tail of my brow I kind of point my eyebrow, like I don't know how to explain it, but I pick up the brow pencil and I overdraw my tail because for my face personally, I feel like my tails are like kind of too thin, so I like to thicken them up and overdraw them. And after I align the top, I just fill it in with little hair-like strokes, and I go back in and really spoolie it out just to make sure that all of the hair-like strokes are blending in with the actual hairs that are on my eyebrow. That's pretty, standard when it comes to filling in the eyebrow. I go back in and just do some touch-ups wherever I see needs to be touched up. I like the tail of my brow to be very sharp and precise, so I spend a lot of time there. As far as the front of my brow, I like the faded look. I don't want it to be too saturated right there. So what I do is I like draw little brow like hair like strokes at the base of my brow, and then I spoolie that product upward so it looks real dispersed up there. It's not just in one clump in front of my brow. So yeah, that's how I do the front. And I just spoolie and make sure that everything else is blended. To conceal and shape out my brow, I use my Maybelline Fit Me concealer and this little flat brush from BH Cosmetics. Now I use this concealer because this is the darkest concealer that I own, and I like the concealer that I clean up my brow with to really like be close to my skin tone, because I hate it when you can like see someone's concealer for their brow. So yeah, I just like to use a color that's like really close to my skin tone, and then I blend it out really good. But I'm really concentrated right here. Like, I concentrate when I carve out my brow, because this part can literally like make or break your brow. You can do like a sucky job at filling it in, but if you carve it out good, it looks like everything else was on point. So if you don't do anything else right, just carve out your brow right. So after that, this is the brow with the brow wiz. It's pretty, I mean, I think it's pretty natural. And here's like a before and after shot of my brow. So moving on to the Dipbrow, and in both of these products, I'm using the shade dark brown, by the way. I don't know if I said that before, but yeah, just starting off the same, spooling it out. And I just want to show you that after I dip my brush into the product, I wipe it off on the sides, because with this product, less is definitely more. Like, start off with a teensy tiny bit and work your way up, because a little bit goes a very long way. But the process is pretty much still the same. I start off at the tail of my brow, and then I go to the front and just connect that line. And then after I do that, I start off at the top of my brow, except on this eye I started off at the tail at the top. I don't know why, but yeah, still overlining my tail a little bit. This brow is a little bit more fuller than my right brow, so it doesn't take much more for me to fill this one in. But yeah, the process is still pretty much the same. So yeah, I'll just let you watch. Okay, so I thought I was gonna let you watch, but I want to explain this part. For the front, I don't go in with any additional product for this eyebrow. I take whatever is left on the brush and I just push it upward, starting off at the base of my brow like you see me doing here. So I just start off at the base and push my brush upward, and then I take my brush and move it vertically, and then draw little lines that look like hairlines, and then I spoolie it out really, really good, and it looks pretty natural. Like I said, with my right brow, I don't like it to look, too dark up there, and too, like, you can't really see that it's like brow hairs. So yeah, doing this method really, really gives me the brow that I want. So no complaints. And also, I don't know if I said, but the brush that I am using is the Anastasia number 12 brush. Moving on to, carving them out. Process still the same. So yeah, this time I'm actually gonna let you guys watch.
And you cruising down Crenshaw in a motherfucking 6'4". Come on, say that shit like you believe it, man. Like it's your word, still that shit. Stop playing around, loosen the fuck up. There you go.
And here is my eyebrow filled in with the Dipbrow. So yeah, they're both pretty naturalish to me. So I have two options for how I set my brows. The first one right here is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper, and the second one right here is the Anastasia Brow Gel. Just to stick with like the Anastasia theme, since I'm like going with all Anastasia products, I used her brow gel, but the L'Oreal one is definitely like pretty much the exact same thing. The only difference is with mine, it's tinted, but they do make a clear one. So yeah, they both work the exact same in my opinion. But after that, you guys, that's pretty much how I do my eyebrows. I hope that this was helpful, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.